Okay, so this is kind of the middle of the moving process. I don't actually know what day it is anymore. I've just completely lost track. But I have used pretty much all the boxes that I have available for the movers. And now here is my garage, which is essentially a staging area for all of the boxes, minus these two. These are actually boxed up, but I just put them out here. But these are all the items that I didn't have a box for. So there's all sorts of stuff in here. Yeah, so this is my task to clear out this garage essentially without movers. Okay, so we are on day 2 of the garage clean out. I have basically moved everything that is unboxed. I ran out of boxes, and I mean, I have like a couple of containers here, but the movers won't be able to move those. And with the exception of these 2 boxes, these are party items that they could potentially move. But we did move, after the last video, a couple of items from the garage, but I've also since then added a bunch of stuff. So yeah, and I still haven't cleaned out the garage either, so like none of this stuff is packed up, but we ended up moving all the lighter furniture items like side tables and chairs in here. So yeah, it's actually much more filled up. We cleared out closets too, so there's lots of like stuff that we were storing in closets, decor pieces, like there's all sorts of stuff in here. I ended up moving, I don't remember if this was in the last little clip, but like I moved all of the kitchen, like the smaller appliances. These are all things that again ran out of boxes, and we decided to go ahead and break down part of the crib for Sophia. It's actually, I mean, it's been broken down, but it was just sitting in her closet, so we cleared out that closet, and there's just like all this stuff right here was already in the garage and just needs to be moved. It was just never boxed up. And then found some more, like you end up like getting like very blind to your decor pieces, right? So all this was in Sophia's room, and I just kept walking past it saying this room is cleared out, but it's not. So I finally like actually really cleared it out, and I took up a couple of photos just to be able to see, did I forget anything? So that's there. Cleaning supplies got moved out here just to be able to move everything and have like one central spot, the garage, to be able to move everything. We definitely need to bring this. I need to be able to like get up high to put stuff on shelves and to hang stuff and measure some stuff. We're still living, so another basket of laundry that is going to be moved to the new house and like put away in the new house. And then here are all the chairs that we think that we can handle moving ourselves instead of relying on the movers for that. And again, some stuff that's been in the garage, like back here behind the dollhouse. But this dollhouse came from Sophia's room, and my husband has agreed that we should just move that, right? So yeah, it looks way more packed than it did in the previous clip, just because I have found a bunch of other stuff that needs to be moved by us. And again, all these are the unboxed items that the movers probably won't touch. I don't think they'll move stuff that's unboxed. Yeah, so we have a lot to do to move all of this stuff. Okay, we had a solid day of moving, which is great. Still odds and ends, lots of little things still left to get, but most of the garage is cleared, which is awesome. We need to get this, lots of tools up here. This box needs to go. There's just an empty basket for us to carry stuff around. The propane tank, another empty container. I don't know what that is. My husband must have packed that. Here's our Christmas tree stand, and then that goes in my car. Again, we need to get all this. These are shoes that I need to throw away. Here is the box for the TV. There's some tools. I'm not tools, like just cleaning supplies. Not really cleaning supplies, like just like random tool stuff, like screws, things like that, that need to come down. And then we have a couple of, like that's an empty tote. My finger's not going to focus, but that's an empty tote right there, and then some smaller like shoe boxes, and then that is a Christmas box. Definitely need that. These are 2 baskets that are going into my pantry, so I definitely want that. Lamp, more empty containers. Some of this stuff needs to just get tossed. There are like extra lids that don't fit with any containers. I think the purple one I do have a container for, but these are like just recyclable items. Right, carpets need to be tossed. And I don't know, just like junk. Some like random stuff, right? Like this is our, like the side table for our IKEA mom bed that's in our guest room, so we need to bring that, right? And then here's this thing. This belongs to my mom, so we need to take that to her house. And here's some Christmas decor that we're definitely not going to be taking with us. And then we have some folding chairs that are gonna stay here. Those go to my mom's house. And then here's some wood pieces. I don't know if we're gonna keep that or not, don't really know. And then some cleaning supplies. So that needs to get moved, obviously. And this bike also goes to my mom's house. My mom has a ton of stuff here. And so, you know, again, once you start moving, you start seeing all of these different things kind of pop up. Oh, I'm also noticing artwork. I'm probably just gonna toss that. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I'll keep it in hanging in the garage, just like we have it hung right now. But yeah, so I mean, it's looking pretty empty now. Super excited for the progress that we've made for day whatever it is. But again, this is all the unboxed items, the things that were not in boxes, all the odds and ends. I ran out of boxes, and so these are all the things that we just needed to move in our cars and not rely on the movers to move. And so it is much emptier, and that is super exciting. So yeah, we are ready for moving the last little bit before the movers come in. We have one more day to move, and then the movers will be coming in to move all of the boxes inside the house and all of our furniture. So that's where we are for right now. And since I have the video running, I wanted to go ahead and show you some other things. We do have dishes in the dishwasher as well as all of our food still remaining, since we are living here for another couple of days and we didn't want to like just rely on eating out. And so we have all of that. I noticed my husband didn't take his toaster oven, so we need to take that. But here are like the boxes that we're getting the movers to move. So that's that. Let me swing around here. Again, we are still living here. And so this table, this is my planner area you've seen before, but this area is just basically all of my stuff that I'm going to load into my car and move before the movers get here. This table movers will take, and then all of these boxes here, they've been packed for weeks now, ready to go, and we're getting the movers to get all of that. Yeah, so I'm not going to walk through my entire house, but basically you'll see a lot of like big pieces at this point, as well as some like linens and things like that. I'm using those things just to kind of like put them in baskets, so that way when I move the food, if there's any spillage, I can just wash it up instead of having it spill in my car. So yeah, the rest of my house kind of looks the same. There are like still pieces everywhere. Like I have laundry, I have like stuff in the bath supplies because we're still bathing here. But yeah, so we have like bedding and all of that type of stuff still kind of like ready to move. The vacuum's running in my bedroom right now too, so I won't go in there. But yeah, so like lots of stuff still to move, but we have about, at this point, another week to be able to move. We're moving one full day before the movers, and then once the movers come, that'll be a full day. And then we do have like about 4 days after that, at least I do on my personal timetable, to be able to move things before I start work for the fall semester. And so that's kind of my timeline for getting things done. After that, we're going to come in and do some renovations, like patch up the damage to the walls, things like that, before we list the house for sale. So yeah, it's kind of a slow process. We're not in a huge rush to get things done, but yeah, as I look at everything, there's just like bits and pieces, things that we still have to kind of move, and it will probably be at least solid 2 days of moving still left. Yeah, so that's kind of where we are. All right, that's just a quick update, no like organizing or anything like that. I just wanted to give you the vlog so that way, since if you're following along with this, you know, some people have been super interested in my organizing journey here. But yeah, I'm ready to like unbox all of this stuff. So I'm ready for the movers to come so that way I can like not live out of boxes for the next 3 months. I love to like just kind of lay all that out. Okay, this is it. I think this is the last of the unboxed stuff. I have 3 milk crates all ready to move basically all of my food from the fridge, like all condiments and like everything in the door, just pretty much everything except for the ice, of course. And I don't think I have a ton here. Some of this food is staying. We're throwing like a last like kind of going away party in our house, so most of this will be going, but like the cake is staying. But we're gonna do that final move out Monday night, and so I saved the milk crates for that. Now I did pack up the rest of my pantry, and it is completely empty now, and I'll show you where all this is kind of waiting in limbo being my garage for the final move out. Again, like it mostly looks the same. There's still lots of stuff in here. Some of this is staying, some of this is going to my mom's house. Ladder needs to go. I totally forgot about my backyard, back patio, and so a lot of this stuff, like bicycle, tricycle, that type of stuff, came from the backyard. This basket right here is all the stuff from Sophia's bath. We still have a couple of items. Again, we're saving a couple of things here just for like showings, things like that when we list the house. But that's everything else that Sophia needs for her bathroom. And then here's the 3 milk crates, a box, and a basket of everything that came out of my pantry. And so yeah, we're down to the final couple of things too. My husband did want to try to move the TV today and try to get that installed so that way we kind of fiddle with it today. Oh, I'm also realizing, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. Okay, that this shelf full of cleaning supplies, all of this stuff needs to be boxed up and or just go as is. And I'm sorry for all the movement today. There's just lots of things happening. But there's one last set of stuff that I haven't yet pulled out. I guess I should have. All of this has to go. And then like we have this bin box, a like circle hat box, and then these 2 baskets. All of this has to go as well. So yeah, that, fingers crossed, is the last of the unboxed items. So again, I hope you've enjoyed kind of this walkthrough of everything that we've got going on. Follow along with the actual organizing when the movers come and get everything into our space. And yeah, we'll see how that goes, right? So hope you've enjoyed the series. Until the next video, guys, bye.